Coffee break with me. Woo! Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. How are you today? I feel like I haven't done my intro in the last few videos. I just forget to do it. I'm so excited that I just sit down and I get started. Today we're doing a get ready with me. I have a few new products that I for sure want to try, but I don't know how many more aside from that we're actually trying. I actually don't even know what inspiration we have today. I usually bookmark a lot of Instagram looks that I see that I like and I want to do. Actually, you know what? I think I have one bookmarked, or maybe I took a screenshot of it that I wanted to do and I was like, oh my gosh, that needs to be all over my face. Let's see if I can find it. You guys, if you saw the stuff I had bookmarked, you would be like, is she a hopeless romantic, a serial killer, a puppy kidnapper, or a masochist? Like, the stuff that I bookmarked, I'm like, I wish that when you bookmark something on Instagram, it like recorded the date and the time so that maybe I could figure out what I was thinking with my life. Like maybe I was a couple of old fashions in, maybe I got stood up on a Bumble date. Thank God I'm not on Bumble anymore, you guys. Let's talk about that for a second. But I can't find the thing I wanted to show you guys. Well, this is no fun. Okay, I found it. It's a cross between these two looks. So this is the first one. I don't know if you guys could see. It's all rose gold. It's a hybrid between the two because one is too metallic, the other one's too dramatic. So it's kind of just inspiration as to what I want to do. Do you see that one? So something like that is what I want to do. And I want to do it because I do have these new liquid metallic lipsticks from the Solo look, and they're Saved by the Bell themed. I also want to use the White Peach palette from Too Faced. Now, I'm a little nervous to try this one because the Just Peachy Mattes completely changed my life. It's in my top 3 favorite palettes of all time, now, forever and ever. So when this one came out, I was like, is this gonna be in the top 3 as well? But then I talked to my friend Courtney from Fira, the channel Fira. I really hope I don't have the same look. But man, it's Courtney. Courtney's like an OG YouTuber. If someone reviews a product like on point, it's Courtney. Courtney, Emily Noel, Tati, you know, there's specific YouTubers that have been on forever and know their... All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. Enough of this delaying the inevitable. Where are my clips? So let's clip our hair back. Then I'm gonna take a primer. And I really love this one. When I used it last week, I was like, why did I stop using You Lover? This is the Milk Makeup Blur Stick, and I'm going to apply that anywhere where my pores are hating their life, or rather, my life. So basically in this area right here. And then I'm gonna just blend it in with my fingertips. Then, you guys, I have this product from L'Oreal. It's the True Match Lumi Glow Lotion. I don't know if this is an all-over face primer, but I kind of want to experiment. So I was thinking I could apply this all over my face underneath whatever base product I decide to use. Do you guys like how I'm like trying to act mysterious? Like you and I don't already know which face product I'm going to be using. Let's be honest. So what do we think? Should we try it? Let me see what it looks like. I mean, it's pretty. It's in the shade Light. I really hope this doesn't like ruin my entire makeup look. I really hope this doesn't make me have to go wash my face. Because it says, instantly hydrates and luminizes for an all-over fresh, healthy, naked skin glow. Right? Let's find out. I love being a guinea pig for you guys. Let me just throw that out there. I don't mind sacrificing myself. When I was younger, I was one of the younger girls. Most of the boys were older, but I was always like the sacrificial lamb. Like, oh, if there was a ride, I would go first. If there was a pool, I would jump in first. You know, like it was always me. I was the fearless one. Oh wow, that is actually a really great all over glow. Huh, that's interesting. Cool, nice job, L'Oreal. I wonder if it's gonna like break down on my face later. But so far, it looks really pretty. I thought it was gonna be like metallic-y, but it really just makes you look like really dewy. Oh, hey! What's up there, 15-year-old? Okay, then we're gonna go in with concealer and we're gonna try this product again. You remember last time we used it, I used way too much of it and it ended up turning into a mess on my face. So we're just gonna do the littlest bit. And this is from Laura Mercier. It's called the Secret Concealer. I'm using the shade 3. And for face, we don't need to talk about face. I know you guys are bored with me using the same products, the Urban Decay and the Oh So Fresh Skin Tint, but you guys, I do my makeup and then I have to go out. So if I'm gonna experiment, I really can't do it with something like this that will totally ruin everything. You know what I'm saying? So unless it's a day where I'm just gonna be home, it's really hard to experiment with something like this because it could totally like be a major catastrophe. Maybe I'm not as valiant as I thought. I was just bragging 5 seconds ago about how I was the first to ride the ride and jump in the pool, and now what am I doing? Oh, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna apply the Oh So Fresh Skin Tint from CoLLAB and the Urban Decay One and Done. Half and half. I'm using medium in one and then 3/4 in the CoLLAB. I think CoLLAB is Sand Beige is the shade. Let me see. Yeah, Sand Beige 3/4. So mix those, and those are gonna go on top of the L'Oreal, what is it even called? Glow Lotion. I wonder if that would look nice like on your legs or your arms or whatever. Might, right? Maybe I'll sacrifice myself even further. My face is looking shiny, way too shiny. Holy moly, this might backfire. Come on, L'Oreal. Don't make me lose faith in you. Okay, maybe glowy on top of dewy is not the best idea. We're gonna have to see how this whole thing sets. But because we're masochists around here, we're gonna try a new concealer. And this is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. This is supposed to be good for the under eye, even though it's a long wearing concealer, so that makes me a little nervous. But let's see. I wonder what color I am. 1 neutral. Not too cool. 2 neutral, maybe? 2 neutral or 2 warm? Let's see. I'm gonna go with 2 warm. Let's see. All right, that kind of looks like NARS custard. Almost like the same color, doesn't it? Raw first impression without not even touching it, it seems kind of watery. I was not expecting that. Anytime I see the phrase long wearing, I freak out a little bit because I'm like, oh my God, that's gonna be like spackle on my face. So let's see. Okay, it's very lightweight. It kind of has like a second skin type feel to it. It blended seamlessly. It's not super duper full coverage though. I mean, when your panda eyes are as panda-y as mine, you really notice if a product is full coverage or not. So it did a pretty fair job at covering my panda eyes. Not like, oh my God, life-changing, this is the most amazing concealer of life, but good enough. Now I'm gonna jump off camera and set my entire face with the Palladio Rice Powder. This is from Sally Beauty, and I'm also going to fill in my brows like I showed you guys in the previous Get Ready With Me. After I do that, I'll be back and we'll do the eyes. All right, you guys, we're doing it. So we're gonna go in with the Too Faced Oh my God. All right, you guys, we're doing it. We did brows, we set the face. I have extra powder in case I have any fallout. And we're gonna do the Too Faced White Peach palette. But we're gonna try and do sort of like a rose gold look. All right, let's do it. Same thing we always do. Flat shader brush, peach cream. Where is that gonna go, y'all? I feel like a teacher sometimes where you know my lesson style so well that you know what comes next, and you know what brush I'm gonna reach for, and you know what's happening. Like, you know this. You know this because that's how close we are. All right, so far so good. That's very soft. It's very pigmented. It's super easy to apply and to blend. So first shadow is a winner. Holy moly. First shadow is a winner. Very intense, but a winner nonetheless. Then we're gonna go in with Peach Sorbet. Peach Sorbet? Yeah, let's go in with Peach Sorbet. That's this color right here. It is a matte. Holy dust. Do you see that? That's a lot of product. And then that's gonna go as our transition shade. Oh, it smells so good. I can't get over it. I can't get over how good these smell. Okay, same color on the other side. What is it called again? Peach Sorbet. That color doesn't have that much pigment. Let's go in with Peach Suede. That's that color there. Same brush. These shadows are really soft. I don't know if you guys can tell. I've had to clean off my palette a few times already. So Peach Suede, that's a really beautiful pink color. We'll apply that right over the other one that we just did. Can you even see it? My lights aren't even that bright today. I don't know if you guys can actually see it. Anyway, okay, let's go in with a smaller blending brush. Let's use this one from Coastal Scents. This is a dupe for MAC 217. It's from Coastal Scents. I think it's like $3. And we're gonna use the color. We don't have a lot of really deep colors in here, actually. Let's try Sweet Fig. That's that color there. And that'll be our crease color. That's pretty. That's really pretty, actually. So this palette is supposed to be like a counterpart to the Just Peachy Mattes, but in like a cool version. But I feel like the colors aren't that intensely cool. You know, like it's not really arbitrarily cool. It can kind of go both ways, I feel. So even if you don't prefer cool shadows, you might actually like this palette. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to take this potted liner from Tarte in Rose Gold. It's a clay pot. And my finger, and I'm going to apply that on the lid. And then I will top it with one of these eyeshadows from the palette. This product is really pretty, but it's a little messy because it's kind of flaky. So very little goes a long way. You wanna make sure that you do a very thin layer. And if you're gonna use it as a base, you wanna go in quickly before it dries so that whatever you put on top actually sticks to it. Otherwise, it's really hard to get stuff to stick to it. So apply that thin layer, then we'll go in with Glistening Peach. That's that color right there. And we'll apply that directly on top. Seriously, that's like the best combo ever. Do the same thing on the other side. So take your ring finger or your smallest finger, whichever one fits in there. Do a really thin layer of the clay pot, and then you'll go in and you'll top it with Glistening Peach. You want to make sure it's a very thin layer, and then you also want to make sure that you work fast so that the eyeshadow actually sticks to the base. Okay, a couple of moves. We're going to take Get on the Grill, the dark charcoal. It's almost like a black, just the smallest tap, and we're gonna focus that on the outer V and the outer third of the lid to just kind of glam up the look a little bit. And then we're gonna go in on top with a different shade to kind of soften it up a bit. Okay, we're gonna go back in with Peach Suede. That's that really pretty peach. And we're gonna run that over the dark color, just so it's not so harsh. And it kind of ties in that peachy rose gold look. Okay, you guys, this palette is not my favorite. I feel like I'm applying color and it's not really translating that well on the skin. It either doesn't blend out like this dark one, or it completely blends away. It's like one or the other. And I'm getting a little frustrated. Just a little bit though. Like I can make it work, but it's definitely not as amazing as the Just Peachy Mattes. I'm starting to look like a rose gold raccoon. Let's call it what it is. All right, brush off any excess. And Lord, I am so glad that I put on that excess powder because I would have had a universe of fallout all over my face. Let's do the lower lash line. I'm gonna go in with Peach Suede, that's that color there, and a smaller shader brush, and just run that on the lower lash line. You guys, I totally forgot about my rose gold pencil. Any excuse to use this pencil, I swear. But you know the problem is, I don't know where to get it. Once it runs out, I'm gonna cry. This is from Jane, and they don't sell Jane at Kohl's anymore. So I'm gonna have to do like a deep dive Google search once this pencil runs out. So I'm applying this to my lower lash line. You could tell it's a beautiful rose gold, but it has almost sort of like a cool tone to it. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna jump off camera and do my lashes, and I'll be right back. What a difference a little mascara makes. I'm gonna be super honest with you guys. This is not my favorite eye look ever. It looks like I haven't been doing makeup for 15 years, let's be honest. Not professionally, on my own face. You know, it's a little, I had some difficulty blending that gray shade. It's just not the easiest. But anyway, we're moving on. I'm like, you know what? Is this the life you wanna live? Then I'm gonna let you live your life. I don't want you looking back with regrets in your life. We're gonna go in with Take Me Home Bronze from TheBalm in the shade Oskar, and a contour brush from Real Techniques, starting off at the top of my ears, working our way down. Do you guys hear the birds? So it's been raining for like a week straight here in Dallas. And the sun finally came out today, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna see like the barges and barges of birds trying to eat all the worms. Not looking forward to that, but it's nice to see the bunnies out again. We're gonna take the same bronzer and put a little bit around the perimeter of my face, or rather my forehead, from the center of my forehead down to my temples. Okay, and then to tie in that like rose gold look, I want to use a sort of glowy pink blush. And it's kind of a toss-up for me. When I want to do the like rosy glowy look, I'll use either this one or this one, but I'm thinking, all right, I have an idea. So usually when I want to do like a rosy pink blush, I'll go with Rockateur from Benefit. The Stereo Rose Skin Finish from MAC is also a good one, but it's not deep enough. So what I'm thinking is we could come up with sort of a hybrid shade. I'll do some Pretty Naked from 100% Pure, and we'll top it off with Stereo Rose from MAC. So it'll be rose, but it'll also be super glowy. So go in with Pretty Naked. And I like to start towards the back where my cheekbones are, and then kind of work my way towards the front. I tend to concentrate my blush more in this area as opposed to this. But you know, it's really never in moderation, let's be honest. Taking that same brush and now Stereo Rose, we're gonna go on top of what we already applied. If you have texture on your skin, or you're not a fan of like shimmery shades, I would just skip this step altogether, and you could just go in with like a matte rose or mauvey blush. But you guys can see how that topper really adds a beautiful glow to the skin. Well, you would say that this is enough glow. We're gonna go in with highlighter, and this is Pink Glow from Bobbi Brown. To my knowledge, this was limited edition in this like tortoise packaging, but I think they made it permanent. I want to say that they made it permanent, but I'm not sure. So if it is, you know, I'll be able to link it for you guys. If it's not, it's not anything special. Like, this isn't one of those like must-have products that'll change your life. It's beautiful, but it's not anything like, oh wow, super life-changing. Or is it? No, I'm just kidding. It's good, but I promise you guys, you don't need to get makeup anxiety. I hate makeup anxiety. Can we talk about that for a second? Like when something's limited edition and you can't get your hands on it, and then you feel like poop. You're like, oh, I really wanted it, and you feel bad, and it's like, it's just makeup, you guys. It's just makeup. It's no big deal. Like, you'll find something similar. I totally forgot to apply liner to my tight line. So I'm gonna go in with Drama Queen from CoLLAB. And I'm just gonna apply that to the top lashes, or to the tight line, not the waterline. So you can see the fullness in the lashes. This one has it, this one doesn't. And so it appears like you actually have thicker or more lashes, when you really don't. You're just kind of faking the funk. We are almost done, you guys, and we are not doing an outfit change in this Get Ready With Me. You know what? Changing things up a bit. But I was like, man, all we need to do is lips now. We don't need an outfit change, or do we? I'm gonna go in with Soap & Glory Poutstanding in Rhubarbarella, and I'm going to use just the liner side and line my lips. I think I actually want to fill them in. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna fill in my lips with this liner. Isn't this the most beautiful color ever? Don't be alarmed. I know it looks a little dark, but when we go in with a metallic lipstick, it's going to lighten it up significantly. So you want to make sure that the base is a little bit deeper so it doesn't lighten it up too much. So I'm actually going to go in with 2 of the Solo Look metallic liquid lipsticks, and these are in the shade Lisa and Jessie. So Solo Look came out with a lipstick collection. These are vegan, paraben free, and cruelty free, and they're themed by Saved by the Bell. So we're not going to use Kelly, she's the pink one. I want to take these 2 colors, but I want to mix them and apply them to my lips. So what I'm going to do for that is, where's my little palette? So I'm going to take a little metal palette, and I'm going to take out some of the product and apply it to this palette. The product itself is pretty loose because it's obviously not set. And so what I'm doing is I'm scraping the teardrop applicator against the palette. I don't know if you guys can tell. We're gonna do the same thing with Jessie. And then voila, we have the perfect color for our rose gold look. I'm sorry, you guys, I couldn't resist an outfit change. It's tradition. You can't change tradition, right? Do you guys like my shirt? I feel like it's a little rare. But given the circumstance, I was like, this all kind of really goes well together, right? All right, you guys, I'm gonna be wearing this bodysuit for like the next 5 minutes. Can you just let me have my moment? This is the only time that I can justify using this bodysuit. From here up, in frame for you guys. That's it. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this rose gold Get Ready With Me. I kind of really like it. Anyway, anything and everything that I mentioned, used, am wearing will be listed and maybe linked in the description box below. But aside from that, you know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye, guys!